Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. So we should be live here. Garrett, can you hear me? Mic check, one,
Yes,
two.
I can. I can
Oh
hear you.
boy. Then I guess we are ready. We already
Yes,
got
we are.
somebody talking in some Twitch chat. So what do we got today, Garrett?
We got quite a bit of stuff, but let's start out with these distro plates because I saw that people want to see a little more about them and see what we have to offer.
Yeah,
Um,
we've
so
got
all the distro plates we carry up to I think 9 different distro plates right now from Barrow.
yeah,
I only have 6 of them in stock. They run between like 105 95 to like I think it's 139.95, which is like the Cougar Conqueror and
yeah, that's
the
what I'm seeing here.
Corsair, or not the Corsair, excuse me, the Cooler Master C700P,
Yep.
which I mean
They're
they're decently
big.
bigger too.
Yeah, they're definitely bigger, so it's definitely
Um,
fair. But overall, I
newest
mean,
one we got in,
$100 or so for a pre-made
yeah,
waterway. It's pretty awesome.
yeah. Newest one we got in was the Lee 011. Just came in, I think yesterday actually. That's nice. It's actually has I don't know how well you can see, but they are actually has Lee etched into it and their logo and everything. I believe
Yeah.
this one goes in the front panel. Am I correct?
Yeah, for the 011, it goes in the front instead of a radiator there. Or I don't even know
Yeah.
if you can put a radiator there or not. I don't think you can.
I
So
don't
it's a
know.
good spot for it, to be honest. And I believe they designed them pretty well to make it so your tube routes are pretty easy. So
Yeah.
they do have like a
Yeah.
recommended hardware list with all of them. It's a lot of ASUS stuff, but I mean, I'm pretty sure you other hardware is going to be very close, if not the same. And if you're
Yeah. I mean,
using soft tubing, you really don't have to worry about it. So.
yeah. I mean, for the most part, you can use whatever parts you want. It's just using their parts. It should line up to make
Yeah,
a solid run right across with using some 90 fittings maybe, and you'd be good. But
yeah,
I mean,
we've got the
you literally
pictures
can use
up.
whatever you want.
Yeah, we've got the pictures up of it all, so you can check out what
Yeah.
fittings they use in it and stuff and buy according to that. But yeah, it should be close no matter what you do. But yeah, what do we got out there today? Right there, we've got
The Lee 011. This is the thermal take. Which one? The View 71,
okay,
which is this one.
and they're all RGB.
Yes, they're have a bunch of different modes. I actually have one of the LRC 2.0 controllers that they use. We do have another LRC 2.0 controller, but it just like has like the switches on the wiring. It doesn't actually come with a controller.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, it's pretty nice. Right now it's on just like a random mode, so it
I
kind
kind
of
of like it.
cycling through everything.
I kind of
Let's
like
see if I
that
can
mode.
find some of the other ones. Of course, red. Let's see if it wants to work for me.
Oh,
It's like
geez.
full on RGB here. Actually, let's turn off the lights.
I
See
was gonna
what
say the saturation is crazy right now, at least in my monitor. Oh my lord,
I can do.
it lights up the whole room.
Dude, it's not just from the screen or from the
Yeah.
camera. It's actually really this bright. They're
I
super
was
bright.
gonna say it doesn't even look like you turned it off the lights.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
I mean,
nuts.
they have.
It's hard to even notice the detail anymore. It's so bright.
Let me see if I can slow it down. Maybe it'll be a little better. That's a little better. Slower.
Let's hold one up to the camera, or just angle
One
one.
up. Here, let's
Pick
do
one
one
up.
of the bigger ones.
Oh, it's just so bright. There we go. No, that looks awesome. A lot of people are saying, or not a lot, but I've heard some people say that they didn't like how it was frosted panels. But if you use the lighting, the frosted panel really works with the lighting because otherwise you're not gonna get any lighting through. You're just gonna have edge lit panels, and that's kind of
Yeah.
lame. So I think they really did kind of a good job on that.
Yeah, I mean, it does have the frosted acrylic look to it, but it's not an insane amount. And
No, you
actually,
still see through it to your coolant. Like you can
yeah,
still
it seems
tell.
like only one side, like the front panel is, whereas the back it is a little more.
Oh,
you
it
can't
is
really
clear?
Tell from it. It's not as frosted.
Okay.
So.
But the fronts
But
are because that way the lighting actually works. I'm pretty sure they did it on purpose, is what I'm saying. So
yeah, it was definitely done on purpose. You can tell it's pretty much even all the way down. It's not, doesn't look like it was a screw up and they just put it together. No,
Yeah.
these are actually made really well.
No, and like we were saying, for the price, I mean, it really doesn't get too much better than that. If you're rocking one of those cases, definitely check those out, guys. It's a pretty
Yeah.
cool little mod you can put in. I guess I don't know if I call it a mod, but cool little component you can throw in your case and really kind of make it stand out from the rest. And with that lighting, I mean, it's hard to miss it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you put this in your case, you can see how bright these LEDs are just from the camera and everything. I mean, in person, they're just as bright. And it's definitely one of those things that definitely gives a distinct look to your case.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
the waterways are kind of the new thing these days, so I don't know, guys. Get them while you still can. We've got, like Jared said, not all of them are in stock right now. We'll probably be getting more soon. I don't know how long it takes to get Barrow in a few weeks.
It seems like it's taking us, I'd say 2 to 3 weeks to get it in. Hopefully, it'll be a lot smoother down the line. It's just getting all the paperwork through customs and all that. It's been
well, I mean, that's not even bad, regardless of the fact that
No.
we just started ordering from 2 to 3 weeks. I mean, we got some brands that take 2 to 3 months. Like,
yeah.
So
Exactly.
that's already pretty good, and we're still trying to figure out what kind of stock we need to keep of everything. So let us know, you guys, if you want any more Barrow or Barrow CH items, that we missed any or whatever. But for now, we're trying to get as much in as we can, as fast as we can. So.
Yeah, and also, I mean, I remember when we were looking through all the distro plates, they also have a lot of like Chinese case distro plates, and we are not carrying them because we don't know that people want them. If it's something you would want that you know they carry, message me or Matt, and we'll look into getting them.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, even if it's like, you know, you have that foreign case and you want the distro plate for it, I mean, we can definitely look into getting them. I mean, it's not a problem, you know.
Yeah, definitely, I agree. So, yeah, guys, let us know about that. What else do we have on the list here tonight? Unless somebody wants a closer look at one of these. What did I break?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I don't know why the little top cheer thing ain't working.
Huh?
It just part of the overlay. The overlay is a little bit broken. Well, you're the number one cheer in our hearts, there, Space Guy. We know. We know.
Yeah, I mean, and also I know one other thing was someone, I can't remember who it was. One of our customers actually bought one of the distro plates, and he assumed that he needed to use one of their DDC pumps with it because it was in the picture showing it.
Oh yeah.
Just again, those are just recommended parts, and they're just pictures showing how they can be hooked up.
Yeah, and that's one thing to note too, is none of these have the built-in pump mounts. These are all, you need to use a standalone pump. I mean, you could have a whole nother pump reservoir, but it can act as a reservoir, but it is not a pump res. So
yeah,
it is a
just
standalone.
Multiple ports on it. That's literally all it is. It's just a different type of a reservoir. It's not mandatory to have their parts.
Yep. So use what you got, guys. Show them off. If you guys pick one up, post some pictures in the group. But we got to give Garrett a chance here to probably get these off the table and the next stuff on the table, I suppose.
Yeah. Give me a minute or two and I can have these removed and
oh boy, those lights.
Yeah.
Should have given people a warning. Instead of the headphone warning, give them the monitor warning. Holy cow.
Right.
But what is next anyways? We've got a barrel bending kit, we've got some new monitor mods that we've come up with, a bunch of other barrel stuff, and some new reservoir mounts. So if somebody wants to see something first, let me know in chat while Garrett is cleaning up.
Yeah. Also, we do have the controllers for the Barrow stuff now. Like I said, we have the LRC1, or LRC2, which is this one. There's an LRC, just doesn't have a remote. It's just a little hand controller that you press on the wire. I don't know which one those are considered. And then we have, I believe it's the LRC1, which works with some of their other parts. They come with this nifty little controller, has all their modes and RGB lighting and stuff like that on it. Just thought I'd mention it since we were using it.
Yeah, so that is linked as well. I did link that in the description if you guys are watching on YouTube or Facebook or whatever.
want to set these somewhere where they're not going to get dinged or scratched. That's all.
Danger scratched. Yeah, I know. Right. Lightning Man. Oh boy. You're a silly guy. Guys, if you do want to see something next week, though, that we're not including on this week's stream, just let us know. You can shoot me an email, leave a comment, whatever you want to do. Just let us know you want to see a different product. Doesn't have to be an old product or a new product. Doesn't really matter. Or it can be an old product. Doesn't have to be a new product. So we'd be happy to show something off if you guys are thinking about buying something, but you're not sure if it's what you want or if it's going to work for your loop. Feel free to pop that in there, and we can answer questions about it and give you a little closer look. Looks like we got the reservoir mounts coming out, so these have been a fun little project lately. But now we do have 50mm reservoir mounts, so that's kind of handy. I didn't know of any 50mm reservoir mounts before this. So I'll show off some monsoon pump res parts. We could. Those are really old, so I don't know what you want to see exactly. There's about 300 different parts for monsoon reservoirs, so
yes, there is.
we could spend like days going over monsoon res parts. But if you have a specific like combo you want us to put together or something, we'd probably try to do that.
Yeah, we definitely could do that. I mean, could do a specific stream just with their parts.
Yeah, we could. I do believe their Bill, this is 6-yard res. Says like, man, the biggest res ever. The 4-foot res. I do believe there is a video on this YouTube channel of ours though that does do a pretty good demo of the monsoon reservoirs, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe you're correct.
Yeah, so I don't know how much time Hank would want us to spend on that, but we can see what's going on. I'd buy that for $1.
All right.
So what do you want to start with?
Everything.
Yeah, all the rest of the stuff.
I believe so. I don't know. There's so much stuff just in my office right now. It's kind of a mess. Feeling. I think that's it. All right. So since you're already discussing our new reservoir mounts that we have, might as well go over them. We do have these ones are the 51. They fit with as of now that we know of on hand are the Alphacool. What is it? Cape.
Yeah, some Cape. Let me look.
Cape Complex or something like that. Something along those lines.
Clicking on it.
They have the Alphacool Helix ones. They work the light version. There are two versions. There's a light, and then there's just their regular Helix ones, which those are 60. The light ones are 50. We carry them in black, purple, red, silver, and a blue. You can get the mounts themselves. I believe they are what? $11.95 for the mounts, and then we also have this nifty little. I just kind of threw screws in there to show people what it looked like and whatnot. Let me remove these so I can pull.
Yeah, they'll bolt onto a fan adapter that we have, so that's an additional $6 for a 120 version and an additional $8 for the 140. But that way it'll just go right onto a fan, or like say your radiator that's mounted at the front of your case. It seems to be a pretty sturdy setup that Jeremy's got. He was, telling us all about it. It's a good sturdy mount. Like your reservoir is not going anywhere with that thing.
No, these things are definitely on there. I mean, and just themselves, like the res holder, it's got some grip to it. It's not going anywhere just because of the res holder itself. But
exactly.
Looks like what, 2 pieces of 3 mil.
I believe that's what he ended up doing, is just all the bolts lined up and everything like that, and they would sit flush. So he's got 2 pieces of 3 mil, and you've got your aluminum bracket bolted into that, which seems to be pretty good. You got a neoprene ring inside of the actual res holder, so your reservoir is not going to get scratched up or anything like that. It still holds it very nice and securely. So overall, nice, and it's pretty affordable as far as a reservoir mount goes. I mean, you're talking $18, $19 or $20 for it with the fan mount, and I mean, not to compare it to another product, but there's a lot of other reservoir mounts that are plenty comparable to them that are significantly more. So you guys are looking
Yeah.
for a little more budget-friendly route, check those out. They're linked in the description as well.
Yeah. Well, we are gonna
Oh, and
have also we're gonna have
Lightning
60.
Man's on top of it. He's linking them.
Yeah. We're also gonna have the 60 mil also. We're
Mhm.
just waiting for the rest to come in. I think they're gonna have a black, a silver, a purple. I think that one has a gold also. I'm not 100% sure. I mean, we're still waiting for them all to come in.
Yeah, no,
And
we'll
then
have
we
more
also
colors.
have
And that dual
the
is for
dual.
60 or 50.
Which one?
That one right there.
The dual? I'm pretty sure they're 60. I don't. Yeah, they're definitely 60.
Oh, okay. So we got other dual mounts too that also have fan adapters. I'm not sure if those are up yet. Did you put them up?
They're not yet. Jeremy
Okay.
actually just brought one of these to me today, so I mean, I still need to take pictures and work out some of the details so we can actually list them and put the pricing and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, those will be coming soon.
Yeah, because we still need to get some kind of foam or something for the inside, so that way they don't scratch reservoirs either.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I think
Fair
we can
enough.
figure something out within the day or two.
Awesome.
So, but demo option, the 50s are up, 60s to come, and then
And
the
duals.
60 dual will be listed shortly too. So,
Awesome. Up next, I guess we've got the Radiator brackets from Barrow.
yeah, the radiator brackets, the
So-
240,
Yeah, those look,
and
as far as their pictures go, they're pretty specific for either the P5 or the P3 or the P7 from Thermaltake. However, they are just a great little bracket, like an L bracket. You could
Yeah.
honestly use them in pretty much any case. You can,
yeah, I mean,
it's got a
it's
bunch
not- I
of
mean, look at
mounting
the-
holes. Yeah, you can mount it at wherever you want.
exactly.
I think I might try to grab one of those, the small one for my P5, not to put it where they suggest, but actually at the top of the case because I'm using it as a open air test bench, and that way I get some cooling over like the RAM and stuff like that. Because otherwise, that's one I guess inherent problem with the P5 and the P3 and whatnot is you don't have any fans facing your RAM or the rest of the board, your chipset. So
Sure.
it's something that is kind of handy to use if you want to get some cooling over that, if you're using that case. Otherwise, like I said, really easy to just bolt to probably any case, drill some holes in it, and
Yeah,
screw it on
especially, I
in.
mean, they come with mounting hardware for at least the side. I don't know if they include enough for like mounting the
Your
actual
rad. Probably
rad
not
itself.
because your rad has got different threads depending on what brand you
Yeah,
got.
exactly.
So look at
But
that,
yeah, like
Hanks,
you said, I mean, it's not a specific hole. I mean, you definitely get a slit, so you can pretty much mount these to.
Yep.
I'd say it's probably pretty universal for most cases.
Oh yeah,
I mean, granted, there's probably random situations it might not work, but I'm gonna say most of the time you're gonna find some way to have that mounted.
oh yeah, definitely. And it fits a 240 or a 360. And I was honestly even saying you probably fit a 480 on the 360 one, or even the 240 one. It's just going to hang off the sides.
Exactly.
Depends on how you work with it, but lots of options with that. Really cheap too, I think. Let me see what the prices are.
Yeah, these are actually $11.95 for the 240 and $13.95 for the 360.
So for
I
what,
mean, they're-
12 or
they're-
14 bucks, you can get a nice little mod that you just bolt on.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's brushed aluminum, black, so it's pretty much gonna match with anything you use. So I mean, it's a
Check
pretty
those
good idea.
out. Check those out, guys. I think I'm gonna try to pick one up and maybe show it off next week, actually using it. So we'll see how that goes, and I'll see what happens when I start that build. Do you wanna do the mini monitor, or are we still on the track of Barrow?
Let's go with Barrow still, just to
Okay.
finish it out. So, but we got their 14 mil bend kit. Comes
Yep.
with a 10 millimeter piece of bend cord. Also stay.
Okay, so yeah, it's for 1410.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, you've got your
But it
bend
says
cord.
you can use. It will work. I believe it says the 12, 14, or 16 mil.
Those
Or no,
mandrels.
that's for this.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is just 14.
yeah.
I'm thinking of the actual bend tool.
But I had you get that 14 millimeter kit because we didn't have a mandrel kit in 14 before. We had the 1/2 or the 3/8 1/2 and then the 1/2 5/8, the two from Monsoon and maybe a couple other brands. But those larger sizes and the smaller size, but then they don't have anything in the middle. And I know some of you guys are onto this new 14 millimeter tubing, so now you got that option. Great kit. Was it $13? Oh my. That is so
Yeah, I
cheap.
mean, you get 3 mandrels, you get a 180, a 90, and a 45. You get the tube cutter
I actually
for,
prefer those for PTG. Those, like, a
yeah,
lot of people use a different cutter. I haven't tried that one specifically. It looks kind of nice though.
yeah,
Um,
seems nice.
it's got like that big end on it. I feel like it'll really help hold the tubing straight. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
So nice little cutter there, and even a reamer as well. I mean,
yep,
I think a reamer by itself is like $10 on our site, so that's kind of funny.
yeah,
That
probably. Yeah,
$13
and get a
for the whole deal here.
hex key,
Is that
8
for?
millimeter.
Does it come with screws to mount your mandrels then?
No, that's kind of what I was wondering. Maybe you thought you could answer that one for me. I did not know why it
Yeah, it
included.
comes with that big old Allen wrench in it.
I think honestly it's comes with the kit, but I think it might have to do with maybe not. I don't. I was thinking maybe they gave it to you just to include with their bend tool. If you bought both, I don't know. It literally didn't make sense to me either.
Whatever.
But
There's a lot of stuff that comes with an extra Allen wrench that I never know why, and then it just goes in my bin of random Allen wrenches. So, bonus
yeah,
Allen wrench included. No
yeah,
purpose for it
basically.
necessary. Oh,
Yeah,
but yeah. Okay, so there's a nice little bend kit for 14 millimeter. Lightning Man linked that in Twitch chat. Up next, this is also something I want to pick up. Maybe I should get these things going this week and have them here next week. This is a really
yeah,
cool little bender. Like, I'm not really into mandrels. However, this, I mean, yeah, can you put some of those things on there and then we can
yeah,
kind of show people? Like I said, maybe I'll pick one up and that way I can actually show people how it actually works. I've never used them before yet. However, I do, the way it looks like it works, it seems like it'd be really nice for actually getting a little more precise with your bends. I pretty much eyeball everything, although that isn't always the best method, and I know a lot of you guys like more exact methods of bending your tubing. It can save on tubing, but it's exactly what this does. It's got these little guides that you screw onto it, like Garrett's got out, those little black things,
yeah.
those go on top of this
Comes
plate.
with
Bunch of screws for it. Are they 8 millimeter Allen key screws?
no, they're not.
Oh, okay. So you still
They have no
can't
Allen. It's not an Allen key.
you still can't use your Allen key from the bend kit.
No, yeah, that's what I was thinking. That maybe it came with the.
I think you're gonna want to put one in the one single hole there, dude.
Yeah, there is one single. There's 2 different single holes, but
Oh, I think the
there's
other
so
one.
many different. Literally, you're probably gonna have to look up. Okay, there's like a whole slot. There's only one little.
Yeah, and then you'd put one in the arc, I believe, and then that way
Yeah.
you can get an angle going, and then the other one has a ruler next to those 2 slots.
Yeah.
And so the one on the one to the right, on the right side, according to us, not Garrett, is
My left side.
you can slide that around, and then it's got, like I said, a ruler, so you can kind of measure out your bend, and then on the end there that he just put that little black thing on will help you adjust the angle, and I believe it should have like the degrees on it and everything, right? So it'll tell you like what angle you're gonna bend at.
Nope.
Are you sure?
It shows that it's for angled, but it doesn't actually say like.
Why do I not have that up? I don't
know.
Where's my link?
But I mean, here, let me get this side on there too.
Oh, I don't think you linked me that.
I did. It was the last thing.
Oh, well, Lightning Man linked it in Twitch. There it is, yep. So, here, let me see an up-close picture of this bad boy. This is $29.95. So altogether, like I said, I'm not really a huge fan of mandrels. This, however, would be something that I would think really does help out with getting more precise bends, even better than a mandrel. Oh, I guess it doesn't actually have an angle. Yeah, it doesn't have a protractor necessarily.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, basically like this, so you can.
Yeah, then if you had your double bend or whatever, yeah, you can get both your bends at whatever angle you want, and then you can have the distance between the 2 angles measured out already. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I'll grab one of these and hopefully be able to use it next week while I'm doing the tubing for my bench. Speaking of,
Yeah, definitely.
I think I'll be doing tubing tonight, so it's kind of sad I don't have one right now. But
Wow,
did
they
we
literally
just,
came in
yeah,
today and yesterday, I believe.
yeah.
So
Now I'll
no
just
way
have
we could
to,
have gotten to you in time.
I'll just have to freehand Hanks, and it'll have to look like crap. He doesn't care anyways.
But yeah, I mean, for being $29.95, I mean
It's a
aluminum
steel
on
plate
top,
or aluminum.
but
It says steel. I thought
it has. I think it says it was aluminum though. I could be wrong. It could be that it was brushed steel, and I'm thinking of the.
the link says Barrow hard tube bending tool ABS steel plate. So
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Then it has a steel plate on top.
And then it's
Here.
ABS plastic, but
Yeah, the rest of it's plastic.
it seems like
I
a
mean,
pretty
it is
high
nice.
quality tool, and like I said, it's kind of my preference over a mandrel. So if you guys are looking for a little assistance with your bends, go ahead and check that out. Oh, you can.
Yeah.
Lightning Man says you can screw down jigs from other things. I suppose you could. You could just bolt
Yeah,
mandrels.
yeah, because definitely if you have the mandrels, they have.
Oh, and then you could put them right on there. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
How handy. So get both kits, everybody.
Yeah. I mean, I think, and we have, I think that we ordered other colors of this.
Oh, it comes in other colors.
They were just back ordered, so we don't have them yet. So hopefully on our next shipment they'll come in. I think there was a red, a blue, a black that we might have gotten. Maybe. I know there's other colors, and I know we did order other colors of these, but they're just not here yet.
Good to know. Well, hopefully you guys will see that more on stream, so stay tuned for that and pick one up if you want to test it out. Share some pictures of your results. We'd love to see it.
Yeah.
So last but not least would be the mini monitors, I think.
What?
Last
mini
but not
monitors?
least, yeah.
Yes.
I don't think they're mini anymore. I want to call them medium monitors because now we're up to a 7-inch, boys. We've upgraded. I mean, they're
definitely a mini monitor, but compared to the 5-inch one that we had, it's.
Yeah, they're significantly bigger. I like them. I found those a few weeks ago, and then Jeremy and I worked together, and we made another bracket, pretty much the same mounting as the first one. If you have the 5-inch version, you kind of know how it goes. If not, check them out. We have 5-inch and 7-inch now. I just linked the 7-inch one tonight, though. And we've got multiple mounting methods. So right there you see the stand, and then he's holding up the back plate that you can swap to, which has magnets in it. So pretty much any of your steel cases, you can throw it right in. No modding really necessary at all. We got, is the HDMI cable an add-on? Let me see.
HDMI and the power cable for it are add-on.
Okay, but they're only a few bucks.
People probably have the mini USB themselves, possibly. If not, we do have.
I have them laying around, so in all honesty, I wouldn't pick one up.
Yeah, and we are also getting because this is the Akasa one, which I think it's like $5 for it, so it's really not that bad if you do need it. But I think we're getting some other options too.
Okay. Because
we have the HDMI, we have like the 90-degree.
Yep, I do like that. That comes in handy. So.
Bend one. I think we ordered today. We ordered 90-degree bend for the.
Oh yeah, that'd be smart.
USB too.
That'd be smart.
That way you can have either or options.
The HDMI cable looks like an $8 add-on. The micro USB cable is $4.50, and then it obviously comes in the 2 styles, so it'll want you to pick either the standard or the magnetic version, or you can get both if you want to add on for another $10. So that way you get both mounting methods if you have troubles deciding. And then we've got a bunch of different colors, so black, blue, green, orange, red, white, and yellow. So it'll pretty much match wherever you want. I believe if you were to talk to Jeremy, you could probably get some custom cuts out of it. Like if you had a logo you want to put in, one of the panels, I'm sure you could probably whip that up pretty easily. So
yeah, probably. Yeah,
lots of options, guys. And in the description there is my email for that product. We do have IDA64 templates, or at least one. I need to make some more. However, if you guys are having trouble setting it up, I do recommend using IDA64 to display your temps. If you haven't seen mine or in the product images and stuff like that, really easy program to use, and it really kind of makes it stand out. It's got all the information you need. You can customize your little display and have it display the information you want. So good way to go, guys. Check out the description if you do want to set one of those up. I do have the instructions up, but otherwise let me know. I can always help. Magnets, how do they work? Yeah, I don't know either, man. Magnets are crazy. They're magic. We'll probably
Yeah, I
put
mean,
in a custom order for a 5-inch to work with my distro shop. Good thing I have the custom work discount still. All right, yeah, that seems like it'd be doable. Let us know if you guys want us to do custom work, so we can always do that too.
yep. Do you wanna do giveaway?
Oh yeah, what was the item again? You said we had an item.
Can give away one of these. Nice
Oh,
puppies.
one of those puppies. Yeah, that's right. You're gonna give my thing. I want one though. You're gonna give it
We
away.
have like 4 more in stock. Then.
Oh, okay, okay.
I just thought it'd be a nice mod tool people could have, and I mean, it's definitely useful, especially if you're doing a new loop and whatnot. It probably definitely saves some frustration.
Yep, I feel you. Okay, guys, so that is going to be the trivia giveaway item. So answer this trivia question in whatever chat you're in. Facebook seems a little slow tonight, so go on Facebook. Best of luck to you, or just switch to Twitch or YouTube. I guess we'll just go with how many total distro plates or waterways do we have from Barrow? How many different ones, I should say,
That's
rather.
a good one.
Yeah, so let us know. Garrett already said in the beginning. 6.
Did.
Wow, dude, you can't just look at you go. You're so close. There you go, Lightning Man. I guess he got it. That was fast. He's a little cheater, though. We should make it like one guess per. Did you, has Lightning Man won in the last month, though? I gotta ask. I've been meaning to keep up on our. I'm asking him. He's an honest feller. He has not.
Is.
Okay, so it is Lightning Man.
I don't think he has, but yeah.
Even though he did the broad spectrum shotgun method of just guessing every number that came up in his head. So, good work, buddy. You get a nice little bender thingamajigger. I don't know even what to call him. What is it called?
It's just a bending tool. It's all they call it. It's not.
Yeah, it does just say bending tool. So thingamajig,
Yeah,
I feel is
I
an
know
appropriate
that,
name.
We have ones from Premachill. I think that's honestly the only other people that we have one of those. Oh, and then I guess we do have the Alpha Cool kit that has that big one. That has one in it, technically.
Oh yeah, that one is really expensive.
Yes, it is. It's what, $200 and something.
Yeah, that's why I'm pretty pumped to see these way cheaper bending tools down here. Just because I shy so many first-time hard tube users away from, just because it's like you're gonna invest like $200 in tools and you might not even need them. So now you actually have an affordable way you can buy these tools, even if you only use them a few times to get the hang of bending. I'd say they're probably still worth it.
Yeah, I mean the one from Alpha Cool is really nice. I mean, like if you're a hardcore like.
Yeah, system integrator or something
stuff like that. Yeah, it'd be nice to have that. It'd probably be well worth it. And then anybody that's just a really big enthusiast to have, the really nice, pristine tools. Yeah, definitely go that route. But I mean, like these, they're great. They're
$30
cheap,
and there you go.
And they work. That's all you really need is.
Lightning Man said he'll report if the monsoon jigs will work with it. I guess I can check that too, but yeah, let us know because that'd be cool to know.
That would be.
I think that's.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't know if they have like any kind of mounting holes in there. I don't. Not.
What do you mean? Yeah, they do. I have mine screwed onto a board right now. Yeah.
Then maybe.
Yeah.
Well,
we just got to see if the holes line up is all. If the holes don't line up, then I guess you're kind of screwed unless you want to drill holes in your new bending tool. But, Mr. Andrew, we did get you the thermal paste. It was just the wrong stuff, and I got a line on some more conduct on that for you. So you'll get that soon, buddy.
All right. Anything else? Anybody?
Like I said in the beginning, guys, let us know if there's any other products you guys want to see, new or old. Feel free to hit us up with that. You can shoot me an email, whatever you want to do. Let us know, and we'll be back here, same time, same great place, next week, 6 p.m. Eastern time. Tune in again. There'll be another giveaway, more new products, so don't miss that.
Yeah.
Next week is Black Friday week and all that good stuff, so there's going to be lots going on with that. I'll be streaming some more.
The stream might be moved to a different date if we do it. It might be Wednesday, but it might be early.
That's right. Well, Thursday is Thanksgiving. I don't know if,
Yeah, I won't be here on Thanksgiving.
I mean, I'm probably going to be somewhat busy on Thanksgiving, but yeah. We'll do either Wednesday or Friday. We'll let you guys know. Are you coming back on Friday?
Huh?
Are you going to be here on Friday next week?
Yeah, it's Black Friday. People are gonna have orders.
Tons of orders.
Black Friday deals that everyone wants to know, but I refuse to still tell.
Jeez, awesome. Matt just showed up and you're already berating him for nuggets. But yeah, that'll probably end it for this week. I think I'll be live again tonight. I'm throwing Hank's case together. It's almost all ready to get tubed up. So there's a few more things I got to make sure are all in order for that. Either tube bedding tonight or tomorrow. But yeah, that's all getting wrapped up, and hopefully I get it shipped off tomorrow because I know Hank's anxious to see that. So stay tuned for more content. Subscribe, follow, whatever you got to do. We'll be here. So have a great night, guys. Have a great night. Happy modding, and we'll see you soon.
Good night, everyone.